Hey y'all, I'm Soul Toast, and today we're playing a game you might recognize. Investigator and the case of the Chekhov's gun, I guess. Or my bad, YouTube. Pew Pew. Yeah, that's his Pew Pew right there. Yeah, you might remember we played a game. Made by the same person actually, called Investigator and the Case of the Unconventional Weapon or something like that. And that game was pretty cool, so I thought, why not check out this one? Yeah, let's start. Well, Bobby Cat, what's the details of... Wait a second, you're not Bobby Cat. Dog... What'd you do with Bobby Cat? You're not Bobby Cat. You'll never be Bobby Cat. Nice to meet you, Investigator. The name's Dog Detective. I'm afraid Bobby Cat can't join us on this particular case for reasons that will become apparent once I turn the light on. Why are we sitting in the dark, anyway? For dramatic effect, of course. Wait a minute, Investigator. Who's this with you? Apologies, Detective. This is Bad Luck Duck, my sidekick. I'm afraid he's, imperative to the process. My sidekicks take notes and store clues for me. Absolutely essential. Never forget the vanilla chinchilla. Never forget. If you say so, Investigator. Anyway, here's a quick summary of the situation. At first glance, an apparent... how to say this in, YouTube-like terms. It's an apparent self-alt F4. The individual is known as the bipolar bear. Okay, that's funny, actually. Not a very upstanding citizen. He ran an illegal grow-op in this very room. Okay. What was he growing? What else? Catnip. No, the worst of them all. Oh, the cats go crazy for that stuff. Don't look at me though. I swear I didn't do it. I swear I did not buy from this guy. By the way, what did you say? Apparent self-alt F4? The murder weapon, a Pew Pew. By the way, Chekhov's brand revolver 22LR. Really knows his guns. I mean Pew Pews belongs to him, and ballistics match the bullet found on the right side of his head. Please. There's no self-alt F4, and well, I'll leave it to your famous investigative skills to find out the rest for yourself. Okay, well, we know the cause of death. Very sporting of you, Dog Detective. Let's get quacking, Investigator. Okay. Oh, we can go upstairs. Poor bear. Yikes, poor guy. Probably a good thing Bobby Cat isn't here with us today. Oh, that's why he couldn't be here. Everyone knows all cats go crazy for that stuff. Wait. I swear, guys, I did not buy from this polar bear. I swear. I swear, I didn't even know. Anyway, the bipolar bear's cell phone. Drat, it's got a pin lock on it. You can still see his latest notifications. Let's see, 3 missed calls, 2 Facebook messages. Not Facebook. Never won a lawsuit. So aren't they meta now? I don't know. Something like that. The music seems kind of loud. Hold on. There we go. And an angry text from someone named the Krabby Tabby. Her latest strain was poop emoji. It was $$ Bach. Yeah. Not a very happy customer. Okay, so this guy wasn't exactly keeping up with his customers, I guess. Or his customers', let's say, quality standards. That's the right word, right? I think so. El Smoker, come on. Don't you know what that stuff does to your lungs? The only thing this cigarette ash tells me is that someone needs to buy a bloody ashtray. Yeah. Wait a second. I think I see what Dog Detective meant. If the entry wound was on the right side of his head, would he be holding the gun in his left hand? I mean the Pew Pew. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Yeah, something tells me I didn't self-alt F4. I sure did. None found. None found. Not even the victims? Got it, Investigator. The gun was found the Pew Pew was found laying next to his right hand. Then this was a murder, and frankly, a very amateur one. Dang. Come on, guys, keep up. If you're gonna do this, at least do it well. I mean, don't do it at all, but like, Odd, there's nothing here but cash. Cash, the friend of all tax evaders everywhere. All the billionaires know about that one. Stuff up here. Looks like a commonly prescribed antidepressant. So bro is depressed, huh? Whoa, the dosage on this could tranquilize a horse. Markings on the pack indicate the last pill was taken was at least 5 days ago. Huh. So bro was feeling a little too sad, huh? These bills? What's this, investigator? It appears to be a summary of an electricity bill. Woo-wee, this could buy a used car. I think bro's bills were a little high. Catnip plants do need a lot of light. I think that is... The latest theory is that catnip plants grow fastest under red lasers. I think that's all that can be investigated here. Oh? Investigator, can you deduce anything from these footprints? Yes, I deduce that somebody needs to wipe their feet at the door when they come in. Don't drag it in all the mud, come on. I think that's all there is left to see of this room, Dog Detective. Do you have a group of suspects for us to interrogate? As a matter of fact, yes. I went through the neighbor's reports and his cell company's records and obtained a list of suspects who potentially met him in person today. We've rounded them all up at this station for questioning. Ready to head over there? I think we got all of it, right? Yeah, I'm ready. I don't think there's anything else we can get. And who are these lot? All we have so far are their names. I thought we'd leave the expert interrogation work to you. We'll be questioning the sleazy Siamese. So, Siamese cat? Oh, is that you? I'd assume. The Craven Raven, that's just mean. The Irrelevant Elephant. Come on, did bro really deserve that title? And the Krabby Tabby. Don't worry, Dog Detective. We'll soon quack them right open. Right, investigator? The bad luck duck. Why do you keep saying, eh? Never mind. Okay. You know what? What's up with the Irrelevant Elephant? Hello, good officers. How may I help you today? Before we start official questioning, let's talk about that hat. You like it? I bought it on Fleabay. I love one for myself, but I'm wondering why you wear it. What do you mean? Keeps the sun out of my eyes. Sure. How did you know the bipolar bear? You rented an apartment for me. Don't tell me you found him on Croak's list. Whoa, you really are expert investigators. You know the bipolar bear was growing catnip in his apartment? Of course not. I was furious when I found out that fact. He just signed a 12-month lease, too. How would you otherwise describe the bipolar bear as a tenant? Oh, awful. I'd run his background check. I had run his background check. I suppose I should have known better, but you know how it is. Detectives. Times are hard, money's tight, and the real estate market isn't great around here. Makes me so angry how unfair life is sometimes, you know? Can you tell us more about this electricity bill? Where'd you find that? In his basement. I'm not sure how you got a hold of that. That electricity bill's by all rights go through me. Oh? Electricity is included in the rent? Like I said, times are hard right now. Sometimes you do what you need to, you do what you have to do to attract tenants. There we go. Goodness. We can help us out, Mr. Elephant. Your testimony could be crucial. Oh well, as long as I can give an anonymous testimony. As a matter of fact, I let myself in to fix the plumbing in the bathroom. Hey, you can't do that. You can't let yourself in. I caught the Craven Raven just as he was leaving. He looked real upset about something. After I was done, I locked the door behind me. That's when I saw the Krabby Tabby skulking around the bushes. Very helpful. Thank you, Mr. Elephant. Okay. I find it very hard to believe that you didn't know about the bipolar bear's grow-op. I don't like the tone of your voice, mister. Sir, please calm down. Don't ask me to calm down. I am calm. Alright, that was kind of loud. Dramatic effect, I swear. I think we're done here. Hey. Actually not. No more storing water in my clues folder. See that? Because he stored the water last time in the clues folder. The vanilla chinchilla. Rest in peace. Stored it there. Yeah. It was on here. Yeah. Of an array of wanted posters and various notices. I don't think anyone's ever ripped anything down. Okay, let's talk to you next. Ugh, would you boys in blue please hurry it up? Some of us have clients waiting, you know. How'd you know the bipolar bear? We were friends, that's all. Just friends? Let's just say that our friendship was mutually beneficial, shall we? Actually, how did you benefit? Well, I would get the occasional handful of catnip, and the bipolar bear would occasionally have the pleasure of my company. That sounds very illegal. Oh, please, darling, you've got nothing on me. No money ever exchanged paws. Huh. So, okay. Clients, huh? Tell me a bit about yourself. I'm sure I don't know what you're insinuating, dear. I'm entirely above board. My clients are simply looking for a charming dinner companion to hang out on their arm for the night. Okay, so, uh-huh. I see. Also, the duck's art? Fabulous. I also do part-time acting work, darling. I have an agency and everything. Sure you do, miss. So, catnip? It's legal now, darling. I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. Willing to confirm that you obtained catnip from the bipolar bear? Yes, although of course I'm sure I had no idea he was growing it illegally out of his home. Quite unfortunate, really. How about his pew-pew? Were you aware he owned one? I'd see him carrying it occasionally. I can't say I took particular notice. Hey. If you tell us everything, we can get you a plea bargain. The whole works. I do like bargains. Very well, I'll tell the truth. The bipolar bear had called me today, wanting to discuss a personal matter. Turns out he was looking to settle down with a more long-term partner. I wanted to end our arrangement. This didn't bother you? Heavens no, I have no particular attachment to my friends. Hey. You could be lying, Investigator. She looks pretty proud to me. Look, we know you're lying. You might as well spill the beans. Oh, really, dear? How terribly amateur. You're more than welcome to speak to my agency's lawyers on the matter. I think we ought to drop this line of questioning. That's all for now, Miss Siamese. Okay. Smile, Investigator, you're on camera. Please. Fuck, I'm innocent. I don't know anything. What exactly was your relationship with the bipolar bear? We're just friends. Really good friends. Really? Yeah, we were roommates in college. I swear, that's all. So, what were you doing at his apartment today? What? It's against the law now to visit an old friend. I feel like this guy would talk really fast just to get it over with. Have you noticed the bipolar bear acting any differently as of late? Well, he was a little grouchier. Maybe he'd fly off the handle for no good reason, especially at old friends who was just trying to help a guy out. He seemed to be referring to something specific. So what if I am? Would hardly peg you as a catnip imbiber. Yeah. Well, of course I don't eat the stuff myself. I know better than to, never mind. We don't have time for this. We need better information than this, friend. Oh, yes? I don't know nothing, I swear. Sir, silently. Caw? Fine, I confess. Me and the bipolar bear had a business partnership, alright? He grew the goods, I found customers, and canceled payments. I was just a middleman. I never touched a drunk, I just swear. Okay, so, bro is Walter White, apparently. If you know, you know. Though, I feel like most people do. Okay, I could see you're a real tough sell. Maybe he found out I was skimming a bit extra off the top, but we had a bit of a shouting match today. So what? I didn't kill him, I swear. I mean, unalive. My bad, YouTube. Look, just say something, will you? Thank you very much for your help, Mr. Raven. That leaves one left. We'll be back, Mr. Raven. You look very unhappy. This guy right here, he looks like he has been through something. That art. This is a waste of my time. I don't understand how you can detain me like this for no reason. Got catnip from the bipolar bear, didn't you? Hey man, it's medicinal. I have a prescription. How long have you been buying catnip from the deceased? About a year now, I suppose. Out of curiosity, did you know he owned a Pew Pew? I hadn't the least idea. I'm not close friends with him or anything. Sorry. Give us an account of all your movements throughout the day. Fine, I went to the store at around 10 in the morning, came back at 11, cooked lunch, sat around and posted comments on YouTube and other internet forums for a few hours. At 3, I left to go see the bipolar bear to complain and ask for a refund. I actually saw the deceased at this point? No, I rang the doorbell several times, but there wasn't any reply. After 5 minutes of waiting, I just left and went back home. After that, I watched Netflix all day and I got a call asking me to come to the station. But didn't this guy, the tenant, or not the tenant, the landlord, this guy, the Krabby Tabby, was hanging around the bushes? What can you tell us about these texts on the bipolar bear's phone? What do you want me to say? He gave me low-quality merchandise and demanded a refund. It was simple business transactions. Seemed pretty upset about it, though. Like I said, this stuff is medicinal, alright? Are you always this angry about things? Look, I type in all caps because it's easier to read, okay? Tell us the truth. We might be able to get you into a witness protection program. I already told you everything I know. Bribery won't help you here. Well, it's worth a shot. Look, we have evidence proving you were there on the scene of the crime. That's actually true. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Alright, fine. After ringing the doorbell a dozen times, I just let myself in. The door wasn't unlocked or anything. And, look, I'm telling the truth this time. He was already dead when I walked in. What did you do at that point? Fine. I went through his wallet and took my money back. It wasn't stealing, right? I couldn't have taken all. I could have taken all of it if I wanted. Actually, that's still steep. Thank you for your testimony, sir. But didn't the landlord, the elephant guy, walk in after? Because the plumbing's in the basement. So, wouldn't... Let you know if we have more questions. Clear as mud, at least one of them, or maybe all of them, is lying. You know, I'm starting to think detective work isn't all it's quacked up to be. A bad luck duck, do you keep saying quack instead of crack? What are you talking about? I just wasn't sure if you were aware. Are you sure you're not going quackers, investigator? I think I need a drink. Focus, investigator. We need you to find the murderer. Yes, of course, Yes, of course, dog detective. I have the suspect's background checks come in. Yes, sir. Yes, he's confirmed my suspicions perfectly, but as usual, I let my sidekick show me up everyone. Oh, okay, I actually clicked. I was born ready for this. Okay, let's look at the case. So, these are our clues. I don't like how the music stopped, actually. That's, kind of creepy. Oh, whoops. So, my initial thoughts are, it's definitely the Tabby Caddy. Right? Because, okay, says he was dead already when he got there. But the elephant said, wait, but the elephant went in there after. Because he had to go down to the basement for the plumbing. Unless, I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe I should have interrogated them again. Okay, my initial thoughts are you. That's my initial thought. But, I'm gonna accuse the tabby cat. Not a bad try, the bad luck duck. At first glance, they all seem plausibly guilty. First, we go all shot at the sleamy Siamese. She was never actually at the scene of the crime, as confirmed by her interrogation and witness testimonies. Also, her motive was fairly weak. Okay. People kill for love all the time. Yes, but the Siamese is far too careful and mercenary about emotion to let it rule her. Next, we could roll out the Craven Raven. His personality type is convincing enough to steal, but far too cowardly to attempt murder. Even if he was caught in the act, he would have been far more likely to turn tail and run, which it sounds like he did, than to retaliate, fight, or flight, and he is a bird. I resent the species stereotyping, Investigator, as a bird myself. Our final two suspects had the strongest motivations of all. Money. Oh wait. Money! At first, I almost ruled out the irrelevant elephant. He seemed an innocent onlooker, a victim of a bad tenant and crookless steal, and the Krabby Tabby struck me as particularly cold-blooded. It takes a certain single-minded indifference to rob a dead man. But the more the irrelevant elephant talked, the more suspicious I got. He was already in financial tight waters, and now he had to foot an unusually large electric bill. I'm sure he finally got fed up and made his way down to confront the bipolar bear. On finding their op, he was incensed. In a fit of rage, he used the victim's own pew-pew against him, leaving no fingerprints. After all, he was using his trunk. After realizing his crime, he clumsily tried to frame the scene as a self-alt F4. But why not just a victim? As you might have seen, the irrelevant elephant has a history of terrible anger management. What if I told you that the medication we found at the scene of the crime was his, not the bipolar bear's? What? I was so close. As you noted previously, the dosage in these pills were far too high for a bear, but they would have been high enough for an elephant. Alright, Investigator, you've convinced me. Let's go in and make the arrest. The irrelevant elephant, you have the right to remain silent. No! I won't let you lock me up! We need backup. The elephant is resisting arrest. I repeat, the elephant is resisting arrest. There's the music. Help, he's coming my way. I'm going down. I'll take you with me. Quack! Bad luck duck. He's being trampled flat. Oh my god. Every time, this guy can't have a sidekick without it just going bad. I'll see you get life for this, you madman. I'm so sorry, Investigator. I can't believe you didn't see this coming. Not your fault, dog detective. Perhaps we just want you to he just didn't want to acknowledge the elephant in the room. Okay. Bad jokes at the wrong time. The bad luck duck. I mean, it was kind of in his name. Yeah, I guess. Alright, that was pretty good. Yeah, I enjoyed that game. Yeah. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and, I'm probably gonna play, there's a third game in the series, I'm probably gonna play it too. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!